Thursday edition of the Afternoon Marketplace, and we're doing 2 shows today, so called in reinforcements right away. Dustin, what's up, man?
I'm here for you. I'm here for you when you need me.
We love to see it. I see Afrofo up in here. Rodney letting us know you get a little stress test tomorrow. Did you see that?
Yeah, I just saw it as I was stepping away for a second. I saw the shout out the First Mint. I got their notification. Appreciate you guys.
Yep. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. 17i Koala. Look at this, ma'am. This is a Wendy's. Ricardo, good to see you. AJB, Ryan B, Sven, 2-3. Everybody's here. We're having fun. Jamesy, Jimmy Peacock. Who else? Artemis, Rich Buddy, Elevator Music. Yeah, you're right. We the People. Feels like I'm at the dentist. Wow, We the People. Wow. Well, open wide. We'll gladly rip some teeth out of your mouth.
Cavity season.
Cavity season. Yeah. Hey, if you didn't see our show last night and have a spare 4.5 hours, swing by. That was we had a marathon last night. Granted, shout out actually Jeb Bush and Deep Threat for taking over. But that was a good time. We had fun.
Yeah, it was good. We got into a lot of stuff. We saw some nice comments from the community about our takes, which was nice to see, and I feel like it was a good show. And if you didn't want it to end, you got the extended version, right? Carson Daly came on. You're still awake. You want to hear more stuff in the streets. We had Carson Daly take over.
Dude,
it was good.
Dude, we're trying to get Carson Daly on the show. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Jason says, Mike, did you bag those stags? Listen, I'm not going to talk about my NFT experiences outside of Top Shot today. Let's just say we lost a lot of gas today. We lost some gas.
Wait a minute. Didn't the Tiger Woods one drop? Did I miss that already?
The first one did. That one was 500. The next one is coming up shortly for 750. So I don't know if I am lining up for those, even though it's an instant W.
I'm doing it out of 25. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's join that drop.
All right, fine. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now on my.
I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just saying I'm going to do it. Like, what else?
You have that in your account right now?
It can be.
That's the only thing. I feel like you got to put it in your account. Although I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting in $750 easy.
26 minutes away from disappointment. Actually, here's a question. I know we're going to get into Top Shot, but for this, it's $750. How many people do you think are lining up if you had to guess? Because in the last one that I think you hit, or Greg, you hit the most rare, I think. Was it you or Greg? I can't remember.
Greg hit the most rare.
And I think I was like 25K number in line. And that was out of 250 or no?
Yeah.
2,500 or something like that.
I would say at least 20K is going to line up.
20K are going to line up for the 750. You know what? So. You're probably right. It's the gambling world. All you degenerate gamblers got funds in that account that you can drop 750 on, right? that's me not knowing that space very well.
Yeah, look at everyone else is like 75K, 30K. Yeah, Top Shot Tesla.
I was trying to be seriously. I was trying to be optimistic and maybe like, hey, maybe it'll be out of like 4,000. You're like, nah.
No, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. So Dustin, I don't know what's going on. I feel like we talked a lot about big picture Dapper last night. We talked a lot of NFL, how it's going to impact the NBA. The season's like right around the corner. What are you most excited about right now?
Probably seeing some rookies play.
Yeah.
Right. That's always a fun time. I'm interested to see how the Warriors look.
I know.
I'm interested to see how the champs look. If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of watching NBA is that the regular season does not really matter.
No, it matters for like 5 teams, and those are like the 8 through 12 or 8 through 13.
Exactly, people that are jockeying for position to try and make sure that they're in the playoffs. Right, like they know that they need to secure that position. They don't want to do the playoff. There's people on the outside looking in that every game matters. They're clawing for it. But I feel like, I don't know, 6 to 8 teams across both conferences that are going to coast some weeks and turn it on when they need to. So you can't just draw any conclusions based on some team's performance, right? Like if the Sixers aren't doing great or the Bucks or are the champs having no, they just don't give a shit about game number 8 in the NBA season.
Right.
They're barely starting.
Well, that was like the Nets last year, right? Didn't the Nets start like 8-7 or something? I mean, the Heat did it back in the day when they had their big 3.
Right.
Yeah. I'm with you. I think we do get some surprises, like seeing the Suns all of a sudden find themselves in the 2 seed and the Jazz in the 1 seed.
But even when it was that scenario, you weren't convinced.
No, I definitely not in the Jazz.
I mean, none of the Jazz. You liked the Suns, and they proved themselves. I think they had the ball break a little bit their way,
God,
right?
Yeah, with everything.
But they had the team to back it up and take those W's, so you can't fault them for that. But
no,
it doesn't necessarily mean if you're a top 3 seed that you're guaranteed. Like I can see the Mavs ending in a top 4 seed, or at least being there for the majority of the season. But I don't think anyone's like, okay, hey, Mavs, might go to the finals this year, but unless something happens and they acquire another player. But
right, I think like those are the things I'm most excited about, where it's like individual things. Sorry, John Weingart said, a picture of Mike getting mugged. Stay safe out there.
Did I miss something?
No, there's some behind the scenes shots appeared on Instagram today from the thing that I was shooting last week.
Nice. Yeah. They appeared randomly. Was it like page 6? Page 6 caught you out there?
Vulture. There's a big Vulture article. Honestly, this thing. Well, no, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, be careful here. All right, here we go. Certified Bucket Getter said, "What are your thoughts on the Ben Simmons contest? Unwilling to sit out the season if he doesn't get traded." Man, I don't know. I don't know the Ben Simmons situation. I almost want something to happen just so we can stop talking about it. But not that was a bad question. Just that like every single podcast has speculated this to the depths of the sea. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. For like content's sake and for funny sake, I kind of hope he just sits. Like I hope the Sixers like, we're not trading you, and he's like, fine, I'm not playing. And I just think like listening to
will he be on the bench?
Joe, no, he's not. He'll be in LA.
Oh, he's not even going to report. Yeah, it's like to your point, it's been talked about. I think what I'll try and do is bring it into the Top Shot streets. And we talked briefly about this. So him sitting out is one thing. It's going to be a sideshow. Embiid's going to get asked about it, as what I think you're talking about. And he's going to say, like, I don't give a shit about what he's doing. Yeah. Like, I'm worried about my team. And in terms of Top Shot, I think people are going to try and get out of the Ben Simmons ownership business, whether that's MGLEs or TSDs. For me, and you called this out, I think very accurately, if I have it, I wouldn't be selling. I'd be waiting in the hopes that he goes to a contender somehow at a bargain price. But there's also, I think they're going to take whatever the best deal is, regardless if he goes to a contender or not. They probably don't want to make him happy, but they also want to just make sure they get back the best ROI. So my guess is they'll take whatever. So if he ends up on Golden State or Golden State or whatever, the Heat or something like that, so be it. But there's also a very real possibility that he ends up on Sacramento Kings or the Detroit Pistons or something like that. And then you're not excited to have that TSD anymore, and that value tanks.
Yeah. So here's a fun game then I think we can do, because I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying. Mainly because half of the take was what we said last night. So.
Well, it was your correct take, which I'm just emphasizing and agreeing. At least as it relates to Top Shot, right? Like everyone's talked about the basketball side of it. I want to talk about Top Shot.
So Top Shot Tesla, and I think this is kind of like a fun conversation, right? So he says Sixers without Simmons or assets are at best a 4th seed. So I've been trying to think, like, what does this mean overall for the East? Because we talked a little bit about it last night with the Kyrie situation. Like, I think there's Michael Porter Jr., Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Kuzma. I feel like all of those situations get worked out. But if there was anyone that was going to stare down the barrel of this and be like, nah, I'm good, it's Kyrie, I think. To like both his credit and probably his fault. Like, I do appreciate how much he stands by his convictions on stuff, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know. But I think there is some ways to capitalize on this. Like KD and James Harden are going to put up insane numbers, right? And we saw in the Eastern Conference or the Eastern semis this year, I mean, KD almost beat the Bucks by himself, right? Like Kyrie played the first 2 games and then was out, and then James played 3 games.
And to be honest, he probably can still do it by himself or with a healthy Harden. That might be enough. Even with the Kyrie is just like the cherry on top, to be quite honest. They have a deep enough team. And I think he can take them based on what they have and win the East without Kyrie and just the team that they have.
So it makes me wonder, like those cheaper, but I'm saying like those 40K, 35K, 7,500 KDs. Like I wonder I don't know. I wonder if we see boost in those because it's going to require more from them. And same
I
thing
think
with
some
Harden.
of them.
Yeah, same thing. I'm gonna pull. Let me.
I
pull
like
some
the. I bought this a while ago when we needed it. It was part of a challenge, and it was down to I think like it was about like $32, but it was this playoff moment where he steps on the line.
Oh yeah.
I bought like I needed a KD for my collection for the showcase, so I ended up buying that instead of like a $12 one. I can't remember what it was.
One right here for 79, right?
Yeah. So and it's went up since then. So like that $27 one at the time was 12, and I was like, I don't really care about that moment. This one's 37, and it's smaller mint count, and I think it's a cooler moment. So I bought that, and it worked out. But like that one to me just seems. I know the playoffs and all that, but that moment was pretty memorable because that would have they would have won if his foot was 2 inches further back, which is wild.
It is wild, and then so you've got. So you get a couple playoff moments, but this like 15K moment, $60. Like I just wonder. I mean, obviously the MGLE, holy crap, his seeing stars at 470. But this is
what I do?
Sub 300 right here.
That's what I do. Look, if you're looking to get a KD moment, this is we don't need to play the video. This is not financial advice.
We do have to play the video.
All right. There we go. Yeah, this is important.
We got it. We have to do it. The video. We got to play the video every time. I just got to get better at finding them. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? Yeah. I love it.
So my not financial advice is if you don't have a KD in your collection, you're going to spend 50 or 70 to grab one of those, just spend the 263 and get that 7,500.
Yeah.
That's my take. Like just spend the 263 and get that one because it's a lower mint count. I think the game in of itself is much more cooler. It's his first game back, all that kind of stuff, his first bucket. It's the people's TSDs. I've tried to, crown it that. The other one's great. Look, if you can't afford it, I totally get it. But I'm just saying, if you're in these deep in these Top Shot streets, you probably can get that. And you're watching the stream, you probably can get that. Yeah. And you need a KD moment. I say you just go with that one.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I actually think I might get that because I don't have it anymore because I use that as trade bait when we were.
You better do it now. Caesar might be watching.
Freaking Caesar.
Let's see what it is. What does it jump to?
What this one? Oh, like at the buy? Like what is this? Like how thin is this floor? 263, so yeah, I mean a handful right here, but then we're cooking. Then we're at 300. So
do you care about losing the $7, potentially losing $14 if it goes to get bought up?
No, I'm not panicking yet. If this starts shooting up, it's either because we're massive influencers or because Top Shot's going bonkers. And if that happens, I'll be able to sell something else and get it, I think.
I'll provide some updates as it's going.
Yeah, keep me posted. But yeah, and let's look. Oh, what were you?
Here's what I could say: you could figure out if you get a Tiger Woods, then maybe you don't buy it right now. But if you don't get a Tiger Woods, maybe you get it.
Then we buy it. And then so James Harden, right? He's got $40K, $6 floor. He's got a seeing star that's at under 40. A playoff moment at 15.
Can I see the seeing star moment if you don't mind? I don't remember what it is.
I don't either. Yeah, let's take a look. On this little Kelsey Plum.
Little handles. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. He takes it to the basket. Oh, a nice little floater over.
But the handles look exactly like it.
Yeah.
It's a nice moment.
It is a nice
I like the mint count more than anything. And I like that it's a seeing stars.
Yeah. I was trying to see if there's anything. Another $8 35K. He looks hefty in that thumb.
He looked like he's been just hanging out with Lemon Pepper Lou eating chicken wings,
Someone says Satoshi says Harden's playoff dunk is sweet. So let's see what that one is because I missed that. This right here, and that's only 15, and that's out of 12K. I think those two. I mean, they're obviously
that's
already
pretty nice.
Good. Yeah, it is nice.
That's an easy buy right there to get. I like the slow mo of it all.
It is nice.
Where does that moment price wise go to? I don't know, but it's probably higher than what it currently is when we're.
But what I like about like betting on these two guys right now is that they're good. So it's not, what I mean? You're not taking like wild shots here. You're
not buying Bruce Brown's TSD like I did and just saying
I got one of those. I got one of those too. I think I told people to get that. I do like Bruce Brown.
Yeah, but like what's going to happen with that versus what's going to happen to this?
Well, he's going to have a bigger role if Kyrie's not playing. But speaking of bigger roles with Kyrie's not playing, and this is, again, these are a little bit more, not dangerous, but Patty Mills, I mean, I feel like he's going to step into a bigger role if that happens.
Here's my question on Patty Mills. Wait, what team is he on now?
He's on the
Nets. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was gonna say, who cares if it's on the Spurs? But yeah, he's on the Nets. You're right.
Yeah. But yeah, so just thinking about that, because again, I don't know, like Kyle Kuzma being out if he misses time. I don't know what that does. Wiggins being like that doesn't really do anything. But I mean, Kyrie really changes it means KD and Harden take less games off. It means
what happened to Kuzma? He's injured. Did I miss that?
No, he cited HIPAA violations as to why he couldn't talk about it. So I
got it. All right.
Yeah, like awesome.
This is why. Okay, so look, my buddy Bobby, the biggest Laker hater and diehard Clipper fan, he kept saying, "Oh, I'd rather have Kuzma and KCP versus getting Westbrook," and I'm like, "You're crazy! Like we lost Kuzma and KCP, and I can't even remember what the 27th pick. I don't remember, and
Trez
and we got Westbrook, and he's like." I'd rather have Kuzma. Look at his 3-point numbers. He just looks at stats and doesn't watch the games. Yeah. And I'm like, you are a crazy person. But just what you talked about Kuzma is just another reason why I'm like, I'm glad he's gone.
No, Kuzma sucks, guys. Kuzma's not good.
Come on.
Kuzma's not good. Kuzma had an opportunity to take the wheel. Him and Schroeder, both of them, and they both just took a poop instead.
They fumbled it away. He's going to look back at that he's going to look back at that time in his life and say, in about 3 years and say, I'm sure in a similar way that Lonzo was, but he's getting a second chance in Chicago, and I don't think he's going to blow that. Chicago's a big market. I think he's excited about the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I know. Right. It's a terrible take, but I think Kuzma is going to reflect on this and said, I was a Laker and I fumbled this opportunity the same way Lonzo was. He was a Laker. Everyone wanted him to succeed. Everyone. And he blew that opportunity and he blew it. So I think Kuzma's going to feel the same way. And hopefully, and I love Lonzo. I hope he gets that shot in Chicago and they do well.
Yeah.
I know you're not pumped about the team. I think they'll be a fun, watchable team.
Oh, they're going to be so fun.
They're going to win anything? Probably not. But
no, I'm telling you right now, they are going to be, I will be in fantasy basketball. I will be stacking them. Every single night. I'll have at least one game stacked with Chicago because
we'll get some best ball. Can I get some best ball draft?
Oh, we got. Hold on, I don't have it up right now. So hold on. I'll get it in a little bit. We'll plug it.
And then tell me when to say it and then I'll do it.
Yeah. And then we'll do it. But Top Shot 2 says, Top Shot Tesla says, great deal on Mills, big minutes, national TV games. Blake looked amazing alongside those three too. And then but not only that, there's one net we're forgetting here. And let me see if I can find them. Oh, here it is. Hold up. Let me see your hands. That's right. LaMarcus Aldridge is back.
Yep.
LaMarcus Aldridge is back. So yeah, I don't know. That's I just think there might be some meat on the bones on some of those guys. I just think they're gonna get bigger runs.
Do you think he's gonna make it through the season or he's gonna retire midway through? And this isn't like a mean thing. I could see him retiring again midseason. I tried.
Because this wasn't like his back's given out on him or something like this. I feel like he must have gotten like complete health clearance to play. I would think. Also, Greg.
Still.
It's you, Greg. It's you.
No one edits as beautifully as you do, Greg.
I know, the edit god. Certified Bucket says, Mike or Dustin, can we take a look at the way the Cool Cats set has just completely taken off ever since they announced we'll have a higher priority for NFL Top Shot Beta? Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's pull up the... Actually, I'm going to go to On the Moment so we can...
Also, John, this wasn't like a diss. I just, he has this very serious condition and nobody would fault him for saying, I'm not going to stay through the season. That was a sincere question if that'll happen.
Oh my gosh. So the Cool Cat set right now up to 11K. 11K. And all of that is in the Luka and LaMelo. All of that's in there. I think, it makes sense. I also am standing. All right, what's going on here? I'm standing by the fact that I'm trying to open up Cool Cats. It's not letting me.
Okay.
I'm standing by this take though. I don't necessarily think I think more people are going to get access to it than just the Cool Cats.
Right. I agree.
I don't think it's just going to be the Cool Cats. That's my take anyways.
Yeah. I'm with that. But also, look at that. Look at that. Woo.
Yeah, that is a big boy jump. It went up and then they got confirmation. And then it went back up again. That's crazy. So the LaMelo sitting at 8K, Luka at 2K. I'm glad I sold those. I'm glad.
What did that drop down to, that Luka?
400.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 400. Yeah, they could. No. I'm not saying they're not going to get access. I'm just saying it's not going to be just them. that gets access is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, you said 9 Lives was not getting in, take the L like a man. Oh, shout out Stan Loves. No one knows how to take an L like Stan Loves, right? Remember when we traded that Tyler Hero for those 3 WNBA moments?
Yep.
Yeah, you can't come at me, Stan. I'm ready to go, locked and loaded.
Well, we could talk about some other Top Shot news. They just announced that you can win a trip to the opening tip-off, right? To the first NBA game for new collectors. For new collectors, cool. It's great. You need that entry point for new collectors to get access. And it sounds like I think this was also announced that 75% of the sort of dual accounts, right, have been removed in like the last 30 days or 60 days. I can't remember. It was something to that effect. Just saying like they're all gone. Any bad actors are gone. Not Mike. That's
pretty good.
Great actor.
Great actors.
Any bad actors. Gone. Are out. And I love that it's trying to get new collectors, because you've got all of the people that were there from the beginning who are, whale season. You've got some of us who were there in February, and we've had a few opportunities, but then you've probably had some new people join based on Summer League or the finals, and this is their shot. This is their opportunity. So it's cool. I wouldn't be mad either too. Like if you're like, that sucks, what about us? If you can't tell that what they're doing for new collectors will also benefit you as a longtime collector, then you're not thinking.
Well,
this is just them showing like, this is what we can do for new collectors. Imagine what we can do for people who have been diehards of this.
Let me see if I can find this tweet. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Let me see if I can find this tweet though, because I thought Rohan put it nicely. Oh gosh, maybe it's just in the replies. Hold on. I just want to see if I can put this. Here we go. Found it.
Okay.
All right. Let me share screen. I got to drag this over here. All right. So ready? Calling all NBA super fans. We want you. Right. We saw this. And then look at JB NFTs over here. Kind of painful that only new collectors are eligible for this. TBH. Would have thought my 10K collector score would give me access.
Exactly what I was just saying.
Dude,
come on, dude.
Dude, seriously, man? Like, can we just shut up for a second? Just for a second. But then anyways,
that I got to say, that is super annoying when you do that and you force Roham to reply to stuff.
Yeah.
Roham, you don't need to reply to that.
I know.
Let those people do that. You can't make everyone happy. Yeah. They will see how they're wrong over time with the stuff that you guys are thinking about. Like that is it. We are smart enough to recognize it. If they can't, it will come to their, to their forefront when it happens. They got to get over this. You got to let those people just be annoying. So dumb.
JB, if you are in our Discord, I'm gonna politely ask you to leave.
Yeah.
But anyways, he responded saying like more coming this week. This is only the news.
Yes.
Which again,
yes.
like of course though, like we didn't need that. We know that. We know that. We're trying to get more people in. We make an initiative to get more people. Like, no, what about me though? Like, shut up. You were already in here. Your 10K collector scored my ass.
Yeah. I got a 10K collector score, almost 11K. You want me to reply? No, because if you're that smart, you should already know that this is the game. Stop being a little whiner. Like,
I know.
Come on.
Unbelievable.
Wow. It's annoying that we even have to have that conversation. I feel better for Roham that he even felt the need to reply to say that. You should already know that if you're a 10K collector score.
100%, right? You already get it. You already get it. And you're right. That's right. We should play that video. Let's see it. This is ridiculous. And honestly, go ahead.
I was to say, this is where we need a producer on the back end to just hit those buttons for us, right?
I know. But more important than that, I feel like this one makes the most sense.
Right?
Shut up! Yes. Yeah, that's the best one.
Absolutely. Should we take that video and reply to that person with that video from our Team Hold Twitter account?
Yes. I don't know how to do that, but yes. I don't know who has the main video of this, but yes, absolutely.
Greg, you're probably watching.
Greg, respond to JB right now.
Yeah. Make sure that Roham is not tagged, though. I don't want him to be. Well, actually, maybe he is tagged. It's fine.
Yeah. He is tagged. Wow. Also, look at Dustin, like a little sneaky in there, just being like, well, I have a 10K collector score. That wasn't lost on me.
Actually, I also corrected myself and then said it's actually close to 11K. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did. Oh, I got a cough.
It actually would have been, I think, close to 13K had I not traded my James Wiseman, Rising Stars, and broke the set.
Oh,
for these bad boys right here. For these bad boys.
Well, you know what we might be doing? Oh, that's right. I forgot you did that. We might be doing a little, we did this yesterday for Real Rad Dad or 2 days ago. And all of a sudden he showed us his massive whale account. So maybe we do a little account review of our good friend Dustin right here.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. Oh, 4 shy of 400 right there, Dustin.
Yeah.
4 shy of 400. Also, Kyle Smith. Shout out Kyle Smith, who not only became VIP, but did it when none of us were here. He did that with Jeb and a Deep Threat and Kevin last night. So shout out Kyle Smith. We love it. We love it.
Yep.
We love it. I woke up to a screenshot from Greg of that happening last night.
Yeah.
So
great.
Shout out Greg who watched the stream.
Also, Aaron Borland said it's almost Tiger time.
It is. Oh yeah, we're 3 minutes. 3 minutes to Tiger time. Also, do you know my dad's name is Tiger? Did we ever talk about this?
No.
Yeah, my dad's name's Tiger.
That's the end of the story. Why were you a junior?
Yeah, great question. Would have loved that.
Yeah,
would have loved.
You'd probably be on Sports Center if that was your name. Like
I would 100% be on Sports.
Or you'd have a late night show, and it'd be late night monologues with Tiger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Right? We would need that. Top Shot Tandy swung by to say, "Putting my kids to sleep, but need to pop in to confirm that Mike is washed." Thank you.
Thank you. I had questions about it.
Thank you. Oh my God.
It's good to know.
John Weingart looking like trying to get me to full name. Great job, guys. You guys put together first and last name. All right, let's see. Should we look by lowest ask?
Sure.
What do you want to check? Let's look at your most susceptible buy. Oh, I didn't realize you get the Cynthia Cooper run it back.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm happy about that one.
Oh.
Really happy about it. It's also the oldest. Here. It's the oldest, as Jeb pointed out, it's the oldest moment on Top Shot.
Mm-hmm. Is that
who many consider is the GOAT of the WNBA?
I'd put it in the conversation. Comet's favorite. Look at this. Look at this Anthony Edwards right here. Plus 1K on that bad boy.
I think that went up a little bit, which is nice.
That is nice.
Oh, yeah, it did get a little bump. Yeah, 19%.
Karl Anthony Towns still holding strong over there.
I had that listed at, I think, 1250 before, like a month ago or 2 months ago. And I was like, that's too cheap. It's a hollow. I'm going to yank it off. And it would have sold had I left it and not changed it. So
that's a nice little moment. And then the Vince Carter. I'm happy to be a part of the Vince Carter Club.
We're happy to have you. I think it's a great buy.
It feels good. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, but it felt good. It felt good to be a part of it.
You know what I liked is that I purchased the serial 1883, which is my favorite year in history.
Ooh.
Do you know what happened in 1883? I'm joking. This is a bit. I have no idea.
Oh gosh. Okay. I was like, no, I don't. I feel like I should.
Someone can tell us in the chat if anything important happened then.
Look at that Tatum right there. That Tatum's been holding strong in that 1200 number.
Yeah. Look at that LaMelo buy. That was a good one, huh?
That was a good one. That was.
Not a good one. Look at this.
You're only down 865, my friend.
Jesus.
That's coming back. That's
coming back. I think this year though.
That's coming back because apparently Rising Stars first access into the 9 Lives Lounge. So
there we go.
What do you think? Look at that Michael Porter Jr.
Down $11. What the hell? Oh, it's he's not getting vaxxed. Yeah. Look at that AD though.
Where's that AD?
A tiny bit. It's up above Dame.
Oh yeah, that AD was a sick buy. I remember when you got that, it shot up right away.
400.
Yeah. Brandon says it's the founding year of the Celtic Football Club in Scotland.
Got it. That's why I did it. Vince is a big fan of that.
We like that. We like that. All right. What do you think? I would like two things to cover here. What is your favorite buy? And what's been your least favorite buy?
Least favorite buy has been that LaMelo because of how much I knew it dropped.
Yeah.
Conversely, though, I bought the Edwards, I think, around the same time. Yep. So that has kind of offset things at least a little bit. Mm-hmm. My Vince was my biggest swing early out. It was just like I went for it, and it was my biggest buy at the time. I was nice. That one's a fun one.
This Halliburton too. I remember you getting it and it immediately pumping too.
Yeah, 197. I'm happy with that buy.
Oh yeah, did we get a Tiger? Oh, it said it kicked me out of the drop.
I'm not. I'm at 7,000.
You're at 7,000. Dang. Off by 6,700, whatever it was.
Yeah, not happening.
All right. The count went
That's
black.
a bummer. Can you scroll back up? I think I was pretty happy with the hustle and show set, completing that. I was pretty happy about that. I do need to get that Wiseman back. I'll sell something and get it there. So I got the Giannis in there. I think one of the other buys, this is just not like a ROI kind of thing. The very last moment you can see there, it's a Giannis. It's the champ one. I'm pretty happy about that one too.
The thumbnail, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that one. I think that's a good one for people to own. That sort of separates it from the MVP ones and all the other ones. So if you wanted a semi-marquee Giannis moment that isn't to the moon, that one's, which has the potential, I think, to still be that. Because look at the Cynthia Cooper one and the Giannis one. Look how cool those thumbnails are.
Cynthia, I know. That's why I love that Harden one too. We've talked about this one before. I ended up selling this moment to get other stuff, but when
it's a great thumbnail. It's the block in the bubble, right?
I feel like moving forward, that's going to be like no more misses on that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they get it now.
Yeah, because that's not the moment itself, but that's happened in that game, and it's perfect.
Yeah,
especially with the first round too. Even that one looks really nice. I mean, it's way more expensive, but it looks pretty
cool.
awesome.
It does look cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a count review with Dustin. I was glad we get to see that. All right, Dustin, you ready to do our promo? Because I got it loaded.
Yeah, let's hear it.
No, I thought I was going to set you up, and then I was going to share the link.
I forgot what I was supposed to talk about.
Oh, damn it. Underdog, baby. All right, listen, I just dropped the link in the chat. Promo code HOLD if you haven't signed up yet. If you deposit $10, you get $10 free. And if you sign up and you screenshot you using the promo code, put it in our Discord, we'll enter you into a giveaway. We'll enter you into a giveaway for a $150 moment happening sometime next week. So, and if you do that and you're also a VIP member, 2 entries for that. So sign up with promo code HOLD. Underdog, you draft it one time. We did one yesterday. Go back and watch our stream. You do the draft once. You don't have to set your roster ever again. It auto-populates your best plays. It's the best. It's the best. Shout out Underdog. Yep.
Happy to have him on board. Excited to do my draft.
I'm ready for it too. I'm ready to see you draft. All right. When's the next team? Yeah, team hold draft. Well, I will say I put it in the Discord yesterday. On Monday, we're gonna do a VIPJ Washington one only. So you got to be part of the VIPJ club. And then we'll do them. I think we're gonna do them every Wednesday too. We'll do them every Wednesday as a group. So
big things. What happened with your Theta poker things? Did you do anything? Did you sell them already?
No, they're all worth like $6 now.
So it's just hold, baby, hold.
Yeah, I was supposed to flip the pack, but for content, I was like, oh, maybe if I hit one of these coins, it'll be like 2K. We'll do it live. That'll be cool. Right. But instead, they're all worth $3.99. Yeah, it's a shit show over there. It is a shit show.
It's not great. No. Are there any sort of? We talked about players, but are there anything that's not in your collection that you're like, I want to grab this before the season starts right now, just to keep the Top Shot talk going? Right, like MPJ was one that I grabbed, and I was happy about that. But there was, Luka, right, was one. But I'm trying to think.
Somebody tagged me, Ego tagged me today because someone listed like the 398 serial Luka. I'm sure it's gone now. Was at 3,800. Not that I was going to go buy that, but like it looked like it was coming down. This 3-pointer sub 1K. I don't think I can get that, but yeah. So it's 3,800. Let's see. Let's just see what this looks like because I bet it jumps fast too. Like 321 is the lowest ask. Right, and then it immediately jumps up to 3,900. It goes up 100 right away. And
you sell a dad right there, and you can make that swap, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Actually, you know what? Let's look at this right now. Let's look at this. I don't want to do this, but let's just see what the difference is. I think it's probably a $1,000 difference, $800 difference. Yeah, so about a $900 difference.
So we were super bullish on Zion and getting this TSD for a very long time. And it's not that we weren't anti-Zion, but anti-Luka. We just wanted this.
The rookie,
Are we what are we thinking now? Have we changed our tune a bit?
No. A lot of people are freaking out about Zion because of his health. We already knew this, right? We already knew that he was going to have some health scares, but I think he's going to be fine for this season. I still like the play. I still like the play.
Here's the play. Do you sell it once he pumps and starts balling, or you're still holding?
No, I think we're still. If it goes crazy and I can flip a Zion into a Luka, I might do that. Because we already talked about this. We went Luka, Ja, and Zion were like the three moments that I wanted the most. Right. Those are the three Top Shot debuts that I wanted. And I think if I had to rank them, it's like 1 Luka, and then like 2A, 2B, Ja, and Zion. But
here's a hot take. You're going to be able to flip Ja sooner than Zion if you get that Luka. I think he's going to come prepared and ball out, and that's going to go higher faster than the Zion. That's my take.
And this is the thing with let me share screen again with the Ja, right? So the Zion's out of 1357, but the Ja's just out of 1K.
Right.
You know, like that's I don't know. I mean, I really do. I really want that Luka Top Shot debut, but I don't.
Yeah.
I think it would be premature to like. Wow, it's only like a $400 difference between the two.
See,
I think it's premature to flip either one of these.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
You know,
this has got to be a 5K moment, right?
Yeah.
So what is Luka? So. That's got to be a 5K moment too.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk about this too. Let's just talk about different options. We already talked about Michael Porter Jr. at length, so I don't think we have to go over him. He's my favorite call for it, though.
Right.
We just saw his Top Shot debut was like 630, I think it was. But Michael Porter Jr. is definitely on that list. And what I like about him is he's got a bunch of moments in good ranges, like $6 for the 35K. The 15K I really like too is only a $12 moment.
I can give you some of the odds too. So MPJ, according to this odds, I think this is outdated odds, so it might not be the same, but whatever. It's enough to sort of figure it out. Mm-hmm. The three odds on favorites for MIP is MPJ, Zion, and SGA.
Let's say that one more time.
MPJ, Zion, and SGA. Those are the three best odds favorites to win and most improved.
I feel like Zion would have to average 35 to win that, right? Like I think his jump, unless his team all of a sudden becomes very good, which I don't see that happening.
Then it goes to a Mike favorite, Kevin Porter Jr.
Dude, that was the next one I was going to look up.
Then it goes to Zach LaVine, who I don't think will win it. I think he'll be good, but I don't think for like most improved. I think to your point about Zion, I think he'd have to lead the league in scoring or something crazy, and they get like a 5th seed. Then Colin Sexton, which is interesting. I don't know if I buy that, but
I think I'd take Garland over Sexton.
I don't know. Sexton might just be more splashy, right? Like he might be like a guy that just drops 40 a couple nights in a row or something like that. Then it goes to Rocket Silas era fan favorite Christian Wood, which I got to be honest, that surprises me.
That surprised me too, especially because he's going to be losing minutes to Alfin Sengun, the Turkish center. No, I don't see. We don't like giving awards to big men. I think it's one of the Porter Juniors. I think RJ Barrett could be thrown in that conversation.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good call because he's not even in the top. Anywhere. I'll keep nailing them. Jaren Jackson Jr. is who comes after Christian Wood.
Love that, especially because he's coming off an injury.
I like that above probably a handful of those, maybe just after KPJ. Jaylen Brown, John Collins, Chris Boucher, De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is a wild card. Jeremy Grant, Darius Garland's there, Halliburton, Derek White, Sabonis, Ben Simmons, Keldon Johnson, John Morant. Then it starts to, like, I don't know where you're going with any of those. RJ Barrett, though, I think is an interesting one.
Sorry, I froze, but I appreciate you rocking for me there.
Yeah, I got you.
I saw a lot of Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's the thing. He's not going to be the most improved player on his team.
Right.
So he can't win the award. But I like Nickeil Alexander-Walker for making a jump. Stan Loves also threw Tyler Hero out there, and I like that call because of how bad he was last year. I get how bad he was. I know his stats were pretty much the same, a little bit better compared to year one, but his stats compared to the bubble was really bad. Right. So I could see that jumping up.
There's some fun ones in there.
Yeah, who do you want? Reddish? Want me to share Reddish?
He's not even on this list in terms of it, but I think it's what you're saying about like that Hawks team. I think he'd have to I don't think he's going to jump
He's
out
too
and average
deep.
like 18 and 8, right? Like it's not
He's
not
too
there.
deep. Rui Hachimura, that's an interesting call. But Rui's like, there's some weird stuff going on with Rui right now, and I don't know what it is, but he's like not going to be with the team for a while. So, yeah, Jeremy Grant, that's not a bad take. Jeremy Grant's not a bad take. I don't think I'd bet on it, but I don't hate it. I think Kevin Porter Jr. too. We glossed over that one, but especially if John Wall moves, that one could really pop. Artemis says Lonzo. I don't hate that call either.
He's right there with RJ Barrett. I think those are both interesting ones. Like if you're betting,
yeah.
I think if you get their moments, like they might take a bump. But like I just looked at RJ Barrett's moment. It's 650 for that TSD, which I think is too. I think that's too wild.
I shook my head no to Jaylen Brown, but I'm thinking about it a little bit more. Ben Simmons doesn't play, all right, and the Sixers fall down a little bit. Maybe the Celtics surprise. They finish ahead of the Heat. They finish like third.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown averages like 20 and 8. I could see that.
I could see it. I don't think that's a bad take at all.
He's gotten better every single year he's been on the Celtics.
And his moment gets a bump out of it, right?
Yeah.
And his moment reaches 1K.
Oh, that would be cool.
Right? Yeah. You paid significantly less for it than that, right? Like 280 or something like that?
No, 4 something.
It was at like 280 for a while, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I don't believe in Jaylen Brown as much, but I think that's a really good take for most improved.
Stan, did you not sleep well last night, dude? What's going on? Are you okay? What happened? Somebody hug Stan. Someone in Miami give Stan a hug.
You can still get that. You can still win most improved because he can take the leap.
Yeah.
Right. And become the guy.
Jeremy Grant was on the Olympics, so he can't be one. That's pretty bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are fun ones. What's Zach LaVine at? Let me see. What do you think?
Zach LaVine was an all-star. Zach LaVine was an all-star, Dustin.
And there was a great shot of them, and it was Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, Nicola, and DeMar, and it's all West Coast, UCLA and USC.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty cool.
It's not often you can get 3 guys on a 9 seed together like that. That's nice.
Stop it. 265 is his TSD at a 27.99.
Which one's that?
For Zach.
Oh, that's not bad.
What does that pump to if he's in the conversation for most improved?
I don't know. Double?
Yeah.
The thing is though, like all right, hold on. Let's just fucking Google it, Stan.
Yeah. Let's do it. Artemis is going wild. He said Zach LaVine for MVP. Let's pump the brakes. I love it.
Artemis
UCLA, but it's not happening.
Artemis is so bullish on the Bulls, that is.
Loftus says De'Aaron Fox will make the All-Star game this year. Is that a hot enough take for Team Hold? It is a hot take. It is not going to happen.
Yeah.
There's too many guards. You've got Westbrook there now. You've got Steph. You got Clay back. Mm-hmm. Dame. Who does he make it over? He's technically a point guard, right?
Yeah, technically.
Who does he make it? He makes it over all of those guys? Over Steph, over Westbrook, over Dame. Who am I missing? Chris Paul. I guess if someone gets injured and doesn't go.
I guess.
Oh, Luka's a point guard too.
Yeah.
He's not. You got to take that one back. I'm sorry. I think we just shut it down.
Shut it down. All right. I thought I had one here. I thought it was going to be Luka. Not Luka, Giannis. I'm sorry. I think that was the first year he made an all-star team.
Right.
It's too hard to look this up. It's too hard to, there's some wild names on this list though. Right. So like a lot of that makes sense. Randall, Ingram, Siakam, Depot, Giannis, CJ. And then it's like Goran Dragic, Ryan Anderson, Aaron Brooks. Hedo Turkoglu. How about Hedo Turkoglu?
And Aaron Brooks.
Yeah.
Those are wild ones.
Anyways. There you go, Brandon Lamb. Giannis. Suck it, Stan.
Done.
But yeah.
We got smart people in the chat to do it for us.
I think Kevin Porter Jr. though is my pick. Is my pick for most improved.
All right.
Well, no, it's Michael Porter Jr., but like a deeper play is Kevin Porter Jr.
So what's the better buy as it relates to Top Shot is the question.
Kevin Porter Jr., I think.
Because you can get 2 of them for the price of 1 MPJ. Maybe even 3 of them, roughly.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. We the People says Aaron Brooks will be legit though when he gets run. Do you mean Aaron Holiday? Aaron Brooks has been out the league, bro.
Maybe he's talking about the quarterback from the Saints. Wasn't there Aaron?
yeah, there was because they were.
Yeah,
I just remember Aaron Brooks. I think he went to Oregon. Wow,
he
low
did.
ask. Mammon says low ask on the Tiger right now is just a cool 20K.
Let me show you one thing that I don't like about the KPJ.
I know there's a bunch of them.
Is that's the only thing I don't like.
Same thing with the MPJ though, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But like the MPJ, I think, like I said, 630, right? What does that get up to? Maybe like 2K.
I'd be more conservative and say 1,500.
So the Kevin Porter Jr. at 250, what does that get up to?
750. He'd have to be in the legitimate running to make the All-Star team.
You're thinking of Armani Brooks. Armani Brooks is on the Rockets right now.
Another fan favorite.
Or We the People's just trolling, which would also be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Armani Brooks is a fan favorite. We almost pumped that Top Shot.
Yeah, we almost did. He's good.
That's true. I like that. Also, where is it? Deep Threat put a, where is it? Oh yeah, if anyone wants to chat WNBA after the Thursday Night Football game, let's get together in the Discord. A lot of W chat lately. We love it.
I want to play this moment just because I think it's underrated for the price in the bubble. This MPJ moment.
Yeah. Dude, just
on
right
Trez.
up and over Trez, man.
Can I full
right
screen?
Up and over, yeah. Dude. This is not the same, but it's not the same at all before anybody freaks out. It's the same liftoff kind of that Vince Carter had in the Olympics.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? When he takes up over that guy, obviously nothing like the same.
Right.
Yeah, Stan does come back with a good point. He says, nice, forgot about Giannis, but Jalen is no Giannis. So that's fair. Touche.
Now I want to go to another bubble favorite moment, the Kawhi one, because the thumbnail reminds me of the same thing. It's like the same sort of sort of thing.
The biggest mistake they made though is the slow. They didn't have the slow.
I don't know why they didn't do it.
Yeah,
I don't know why. This could have been it right here.
So you just happened to show both of these moments at the same time, but would you rather have that MPJ series one or the Kawhi block that you just showed?
Well, it's funny because the MPJ one's more expensive by like 80 or $90.
Well, it's got all the badges, right? Where the Kawhi one, it's not a Top Shot debut, right?
Well, the Kawhi one's not a Top Shot debut either. It's just a series
That's
one.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
It doesn't have any badges, does it? Or did it have 2 badges? I don't think it has anything.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. I'd rather have Kawhi. It's a great moment. I'd rather have the Kawhi one.
Yeah.
But I can understand if you want MPJ. I'd rather have the Kawhi one.
Yeah, I just don't like Kawhi. I don't know what it is. I have no reason really for not liking him, but I don't.
That's fair. And that's another reason why I've never bought his TSD is I just don't think people care to have that. And he's also injured for this year. So if you wanted a pump, you could probably get the MPJ and flip that for 500, right? If it's at 200, you can get a pump and flip that because it's a cool series one.
I've almost bought the Kawhi a couple of times, but every time I do, are you pulling that up right now?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. What was the price when you looked at it?
I want to say it was like in the 800 range, somewhere between 600 and 800 maybe.
Still around there.
So like
721.
So what you should do after you pull that up, let's see what else is around that range, right?
1256 is the mint count too. That's not bad.
That's nice. I think after you look at this, then let's search by that like 800 and less. Ooh, we get some music for it.
Pretty nice moment, and it's on Daniel Tice.
Yeah, shut up, Greg. Yeah, exactly. More Celtic hate. How dare you?
I gotta say, he's got a lot of nice moments on here. Like I love hold on, this one here, which was against Maxi Kleber in the first round, right?
Oh yeah, that was so nice. He just destroyed him.
They included the steal.
Yep. Oh my god.
And you get a little bit of the celebration at the end. They don't let you full on get it. But you get a little bit of it. $21. That's not bad to have that if you're but that's the thing, right? Like who's out there pumping Kawhi? Real quick, only because he has a lot of them. This is kind of my point. He just has a lot of moments where he just dunks on people. Like,
yeah, he does.
Look at that.
My god, that Miles Turner. Who's that on? Oh no, who's that on?
Favors? Is that Derek Favors?
Oh, that's Utah. I thought that was the Pacers for a second.
Like, and I'm going to keep going because he just has a lot where he's dunking on people, This one on RJ Barrett is filthy. Look at this. He just bodies him like, get off me, young boy.
That one is nice. Yeah, that is just like a muscle.
This is a grown man's game. He has a ton of moments where he's just doing every single one I've shown. And there's a car in the background. He's just, and he has a throwdowns. Let's look at one more. What else we got to do?
I hate this.
Let's look at another one. It's on your boy Bridges.
Wow. Actually, like, this is a nice dunk, but an underwhelming highlight.
Fair. They show it like 17 times too.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Anyways, I know you can hate it, but I agree with you as reasons why you're not buying a CSD. I agree. It's just it's Kawhi, but I do love the moments that they chose from. It's unfortunate that it's him. Maybe the better version of that is Anthony Edwards gets a shit ton of those kind of moments, and he's a super likable guy. And then that's exciting.
That's true. Someone said, I forget who said it in the chat, but someone said Anthony Edwards is going to be this generation's Vince Carter. I thought that was interesting.
I love it.
All right, so I'm starting at 800 and working my way down, right? Because we said that Vince was 729.
Josh Jackson Hollow. I think that's the move, right? That's the move.
But like, you're getting the Dame Top Shot debut first, right?
Yeah. Wait, why are we saying at this price point? I'm sorry.
Because that's what Kawhi was, and this is the conundrum I got in every time I thought about buying Kawhi. Is like, I found other stuff in this price range where it's like, okay,
I'd much rather have the Dame,
right?
And it's a nice moment too.
Yeah, even the Zion double badge one.
No, not for me because it's an assist.
Yeah,
I don't care about owning a Zion assist.
Let's see what else is in.
So I'd rather have the Kawhi.
Devin Booker or Kawhi?
Probably Booker, just because I can sell it if I wanted to. That could pump to $1,000 pretty easily.
Jokic or Kawhi?
Jokic.
Yeah.
Even with the big man hate.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards or Kawhi?
Anthony Edwards.
Donovan Mitchell or Kawhi?
Probably Donovan Mitchell.
Trae Young or Kawhi?
Trae.
See what I'm saying? Like, every time I was like, oh, I probably should go snag the Kawhi.
I would not take RJ Barrett over Kawhi.
Yeah, me neither.
Even though it's a series one, the only full triple rookie badge.
Yeah. That might be it. Oh, Bandy's dreaming.
Okay, MPJ is there.
I'm taking MPJ over Kawhi, I think.
Honestly, I think I still might take Kawhi on this one.
Yeah, but you don't own the Kawhi, right?
No, I own this. Kawhi was just never a thought in my head. He's still a little bit higher priced. If they were the same exact price, $639, I probably would have taken Kawhi. But you could. I would totally understand the other one. Oh wow, you can get Chris Paul. I'd rather have that.
Yeah, someone said Chris Paul or MPJ earlier. I think Rocket Silas era. What are your thoughts on that?
I've never been like a huge Chris. I mean, I think he's an amazing player, but I've never been a huge fan of his. So I don't know. I think I could be split either way. I don't know. It's a terrible take. I get
you. We're probably at the end of that range of like things that I'm looking at now, because now I'm
SGA or Kawhi. I take Kawhi.
If they were the same price,
right?
Well, the first man says, "Whoa, is this the minnow tank?" We're at it's a full minnow tank. It's overflowing a little bit. We're working our way down. First minute, we're saying Kawhi because I was just saying, I don't think there's not a lot of love for Kawhi, but I know you're all from north of the border, so maybe you would disagree on that.
Yeah,
but that's where I land. I think that's where I land. So I think once we get to SGA, I probably take Kawhi. That's where I go. What
if you got two? Would you rather have two Giannis MVPs or one Kawhi TSD? Like, I'm just making it up and saying that they're all the same price.
Sorry, I saw this guy. Afternoon Marketplace is the absolute best middle of the day daily NBA Top Shot stream on YouTube. Put a couple more qualifiers in there.
Eastern time and all that stuff. Yeah.
Wait, what? What's this? I'll look it up in a second. I think I go Roham. Jesus. I think I go.
Always go Roham. What are you talking about?
Always go Roham. I think I go Kawhi. I think I go Kawhi there.
Yeah, versus the two MVPs.
I think so. Yeah,
I
think so. Chris Paul and Kawhi are undervalued for first ballot Hall of Famers. I agree with that. I feel like they are.
Oh, that's a good caveat.
I agree with you.
With a dog in the background as well. That's another caveat.
Yeah. All right, I'm not seeing any Kobe tweets, so you bummed me out, whoever that was. You bummed me out. Let me just check the replies to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. You bummed me out, okay? I don't see any Kawhi stuff. Anyways, I don't know. What else you got for me, Dustin? Anything?
No, that's it. I'm sitting on some Dapper. I was getting an itchy trigger finger to spend it, but there's really nothing. Yeah, there's really nothing that I'm like. I think I'd rather if I end up selling something else and then stacking a little bit more to buy something. But at this point, no. I'm happy with what I have. I mean, I probably do need to get to complete that Rising Stars set, so I'll figure something out if I can get a little profit and just get
Whoa,
him back.
look at this right here. Chris Paul for Simmons, who says no.
They make the same amount of money, right? Don't they? Doesn't Simmons have like a terrible contract?
I can't remember. I know he's got. Yeah, he is making a lot because he's got 4 years left, and Chris Paul's making a lot. It's a shorter deal, so they'd have to finagle it. But I kind of like that take, right? Because although
the Suns aren't going to do it.
No,
it's too much. It's too much. Chris Paul, he can get buckets when you need to in crunch time, and I don't think you can count on Ben Simmons for that. I say no if I'm them.
Yeah.
Didn't you say De'Aaron Fox for him? Who says no?
Fox for no, I said me for Simmons. Who says no? Yeah, Fox is a good one. Fox is a good. I feel like the Kings probably say no. Like,
wow.
Why even give it up? Like, they just have no leverage. They have no leverage whatsoever.
Who is going to take a chance on him then? Someone is going to take a chance on Ben Simmons.
Dude, CJ for Simmons. It's the only deal that makes sense. Just go. Just do it.
Is Dame happy with that though? He gets no help with Simmons. I mean, he gets someone to help distribute, but there's no shot selection there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of what team says what team. The Clippers, we talked about that. Since they don't have Kawhi for the season, can they make some moves? But you don't move. You keep Paul George in that deal. You just move everyone else.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a point guard anyways. He can still run the one with the other two guys playing the two.
How dare you say that to Reggie Jackson?
He's good off the bench.
Yeah, no, he is good off the bench.
He's good off the bench.
This is probably, send him to Pop. Send him to DeJounte. No, Derek White, Lonnie Walker. No, it's probably going to be DeJounte.
And Keldon.
Ooh. No, they got to keep Keldon, I think. Honestly, from the Spurs, I don't want Simmons either. I don't know. Here it is. Go to Toronto. Siakam, Van Fleet for Simmons. No, I think it's going to be less. It's just going to be Siakam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siakam in a second round pick.
Yeah. Siakam in a second. I like that. All right. So apparently there's some Kobe stuff. I'm not going to go look it up. I believe you all. I'll go find it out.
I don't know if I believe anyone. I'll just publicly say that. I don't know if I believe
we're too busy getting the Kobe 24 NFTs, those bobbleheads, those things.
Fire, baby. Those are fire. The only thing I'll say about that Roham tweet, I can't find anything. Many moons ago, and I probably screenshot it. I just cannot find out where it was. He had mentioned that they were looking into, someone specifically asked him, and he did a Twitter reply about it saying, we're having conversations about all that when the time comes. So that was the only thing that said. He addressed it, and it had very low engagement. It was only a reply.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
How much would you spend on that?
I dumped my whole collection for it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Dude, that would be awesome content.
Yeah. I'd get rid of everything in my collection. You just pulled it up. I'd get rid of everything in my collection to have it.
I'm going to tell you this right now. If I get it, I'll take your collection.
Okay. I'll tell you right now, I will do the swap. You will get multiples of everything except THTs. I get to keep those, and you can have everything else.
Well, listen, I don't want the THTs. If I get it, I will just give it to you.
And we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'll take your.
This is breaking news. Roham, let's say it to anyone's listening to the audio. Roham said that 9 Lives Lounge gets access to naming his firstborn. This is breaking news from the first minute. I think we just got a Twitter notification about this. This is confirmed.
Is that Quad? Is that Quad right now on the handles? Quad. Quad.
This is confirmed, I believe.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd trade West for one personally, says actually Jeb Bush.
Do we care about the trade ticket? Yes, we do, because I threw in garbage and I want to just, maybe I'll get something worth $20 instead of my $3-4 moments.
Yeah, I don't care about it for tomorrow. like whatever. I'm gonna do it. I'm excited, but I think it's exciting for what's coming. So that's what I'm excited about.
Would you sell the jersey? Are you talking about this jersey?
Yeah.
I would not sell this jersey. Yeah. If you are saying, I just wouldn't sell anything that I get of his. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Not a chance.
All right, gang, I got to get out of here. We're going to be back. Me and Johnny Vibes are going to be back at 6 p.m. Eastern to dig in to week 4, go over our eliminator picks and all that fun stuff. Somebody has to ban. No, Bannon didn't get a perm. His hair's grown back. Don't you remember what he looked like at the beginning? It's a fur ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then we've got a slew of shows tomorrow, I believe. So, and none of them have been scheduled yet, but get excited. But tune back in at 6 p.m. Eastern if you like football.
Yeah. Is Inside Jeb taking over and Deep Threat for another until the next show starts?
Yeah, they're gonna go on for I've got about 4 hours to kill. Hey, shout out Kevin, who was great on the show last night. His first appearance, and he was excellent. There was some really good W talk, so it was fun to finally get him on. So I'm glad they were able to do it.
Deep Threat's in. Just get Jeb.
I'm ending the stream because I gotta get out of here.
Make StreamYard work, baby.
We're gonna hit our capacity for all that stuff.
Let's get some Luka magic. Magic.
Yeah, Luka magic. We'll get out of here. Join the Discord. Smash the like. Hug your parents. Do all that stuff. Luka magic, and we out of here. Yeah, I can remember the Johnson murders like that. All right, we see y'all later.